What's up, everybody? It's me, Bryson Booker, here with another review just for you. And today I have something that every VHS collector should own if you don't own it already. Um, Basically, when you get a VHS player, you normally rewind your VHS tapes on your VHS player, right? Well, try not to do that too often. Because, truth is, guys, eventually your VHS player will keep rewinding and rewinding and rewinding tapes. And then when you rewind them, you play them back. And the VHS player plays it all the way through like it normally does. And then you have to rewind it again to save it for next time. And, VHS players can easily get tired out of doing that a lot. Especially if you're the kind of person that likes to watch VHS tapes daily or quarterly, you may want to consider buying one of these if you don't already have one. So people that already have one, go somewhere else because this ain't for you. You'll be bored by this. But those of you who don't, check this out here. This is a Lite automatic two-way VHS rewinder and fast forwarder. Released in the late 80s by Lite. But another company has actually made this unit, the exact same unit. It looks exactly like this. Two other companies also produced this unit. I think Realistic produced this same unit, Lite, and another company called Gemini. I found the Gemini model, and I'll insert a picture right now. So yeah, as you can see, that's basically the same exact model as this. Yes, there's a little bit of similarity here on the cover. There's a little bit more information on the top, but functions, everything is the same. So I basically picked this unit up at a thrift store for only I think it was only like $5. I do not have the price tag still in here, but I think I picked it up for about $5, I believe. It was very, very cheap. You can find these anywhere, but thrift stores generally have them by the electronics. I mean, if you can't find one of these at a thrift store, you're looking way too hard. They're really easy to find, and you can pick one up for less than $5, or heck, less than $10. But this is just a simple one, and it really doesn't matter what kind you get, because they all perform the same function. But why I like this one is it's automatic, because most VHS rewinders are automatic, but it actually has the two functions. So most VHS rewinders just rewind a VHS. This one does both. It rewinds it and fast forwards the VHS. And it's also automatic. So you can press the rewind button, put your VHS in here, top pops up. Let me go get a VHS here. Okay, so I just got done watching my TRL VHS here. Not really, but it needs to be rewound a little bit. So, pop the VHS in this side up, like you're putting it in the VHS player. Press the rewind button on the player. Pop it in, slide it in, close the top, and it automatically rewinds. And basically it's done because it didn't really need to be rewound that much. But if you want to fast forward it, the VHS, all you got to do is press the fast forward button right here. Close the top, and it fast forwards the VHS for you. Stop it. When it's done rewinding, the top will automatically pop up, or if it fast forwards all the way to the end, the top will pop up. Ugh, Dr. Seuss up in here. Anyway, so I'm gonna reset that to rewind. So now my VHS is Basically rewound, because I really didn't do much to it. Basically, that's it. Close the top, turn it off. There is no power button on this unit. It just goes off by itself. The red light does stay on. It's annoying. So when you get done using it, if you want to, you can unplug it or just leave it plugged in. So next time you get done watching a movie, you can just pop it in, rewind it. There you go. It depends on how long the movie is. That it depends on how long this thing will rewind it. So if you were watching a whole 2-hour movie, it'll probably take a minute or two to rewind that whole 2-hour movie. It's not bad though. There's a counter on the side here so you can see how many minutes or seconds the rewinding process has left. Or if you're fast forwarding it, you can see how far it's going into the film or movie, or if you want to skip through the previews or something. One drawback about this unit, though, it is noisy. It is a noisy unit, I'm telling you. They improved on this throughout the 90s when they came out with these VHS rewinders. And another thing is the size of it. It fits pretty good on a shelf, but the slimmer models that they came out with in the late 80s and 90s, those were obviously better because they were smaller and you could put it anywhere. And they were a little bit more quieter than this unit. This unit can get a little bit noisy. I know for a fact because when I got done watching a movie not too long ago, I went downstairs while this was rewinding my video and I heard it. It's loud. Had my door halfway closed, but it was still loud. And yeah, that's really the only drawback. And really with all VHS rewinders, the noise is an issue, but not like this. It's kind of a little bit annoying at times. But really, that's the only drawback. It's automatic, 2-way speed. It's a great way to rewind your VHS while not taking the life of your player. Please, if you own a VHS player, if you're a VHS collector, go out and get one of these. They're very, very cheap. Get one less than $10 at the thrift store or Goodwill. You can find them, trust me. Probably not this exact model, but if you do seem to pick this up, it's a pretty good model from the late 80s. And that's been my review of the Lite VHS Rewinder.